Have you ever been watching a Formula One race and heard the commentators mention a driver getting a grid penalty, leaving you wondering what that actually means for their starting position and their race? It is a common occurrence and a crucial part of the sport's regulations. A Formula One grid penalty means that a driver must start the race from a position further back on the grid than where they qualified. This effectively punishes a team or driver for breaching technical or sporting regulations, directly impacting their chances of success before the race even begins. The primary reason for grid penalties often relates to the limited number of power unit components a driver can use throughout a season. Formula One mandates strict limits on parts like the internal combustion engine, turbocharger, motor generator unit heat, motor generator unit kinetic, energy store, and control electronics. Exceeding these allowances without retiring the old component incurs a penalty. Each additional component used beyond the permitted number typically results in a 5 or 10 place grid drop, creating a strong incentive for reliability and strategic management of components throughout the long race calendar. Understanding how these penalties accumulate can help you follow the race more closely. For example, if a driver replaces a 5th gearbox when only 4 are allowed, they might receive a 5-place penalty. Should they then replace a 6th power unit component later in the weekend, another 10-place penalty could be added. These penalties can compound, meaning a driver might receive a total 20-place or even a 30-place grid drop, potentially forcing them to start from the very back of the grid, regardless of their qualifying performance. It is all about maintaining the integrity of the technical regulations and ensuring fair competition. A lesser-known fact is that if a driver incurs so many grid penalty places that it exceeds the number of cars on the grid, they are automatically relegated to the very back of the starting lineup. This can happen if, for instance, a driver gets a 15-place penalty for a power unit change and another 15-place penalty for a gearbox change, totaling 30 places when there are only 20 cars. Another interesting detail is the practice of tactical penalties, where teams might choose to take multiple component changes at a circuit where overtaking is easier, hoping to mitigate the impact of starting further back. Ultimately, a grid penalty fundamentally alters a driver's race strategy from the outset, transforming what could have been a front row start into a challenging climb through the field. Recognizing why these penalties are applied and how they are calculated allows you to appreciate the intricate balance of performance, reliability, and strategic decision-making that defines every Formula One race weekend.